Hello, second channel. Sorry, I'm grabbing my glasses because I can't see garbage. Hello, second channel. I decided to do this very last minute. It would have been nice if I would have remembered to do this like weeks ago, but I thought it would maybe be fun. Do I have something? I thought it would be fun if I did a little video where I showed the behind the scenes of the creation of my History of mbav video. That's like the working title. We'll make a more salacious title like The Tumultuous Creation of My Babysitter's a Vampire, or The Curious Case of My Babysitter's a Vampire, like something like that. But like right now the working title is History of mbav video. I spent a long time doing my makeup because, here, I'll show you again. I had a whole costume because it's like Halloween, so I'm doing Halloween costumes in all of the videos. And I was an angel devil split kind of situation. I would get the headband, but it's over there and I don't want to reach for it, so I already took it off because it was actually quite comfortable. I kept forgetting that it was on my head, so that was nice. I just finished recording. I just moved my chair over to my desk to start editing, and I'm sitting on the floor now. I had the whole camera setup still going, and I was like, you know what? Let's record some behind the scenes footage. I used this Stay All Night Blue Light Micro Setting Mist from e.l.f. And I'm not one to like peddle products or anything, but like this shit stayed on. Like I took an hour break in between recording to talk on the phone with my dad. I had a quesadilla, I had a cupcake, and now I'm gonna drink this energy drink. So, and it stayed on. Like, I'm not wearing any lipstick or like liquid lipstick. This on my mouth is, I have the glow lip oil. I have like the lip oil on like the Heaven side, which I've gone for like a 1960s kind of twiggy mod look. I don't know if it comes across. I'm horrible at doing makeup. And on the right side, I just have one of those eyeshadow sticks. I'll put a picture of it on the screen of what it is because I don't want to get up and get it. I'm like real comfortable right here. And on this side for like the devil, I've gone for like a modern 2020s e-girl look. I've at least attempted one. You can see that like my little like cut crease is super wonky, so I hope no one noticed that in the video. Oh, and then I attempted to do freckles, but they didn't come across at all. And sometimes it just looks like I have like a massive black head. So, whatever. Plus, I was drinking a cup of tea throughout the whole recording, and again, stayed put. I'm gonna crack this open and try it. This was like the only thing they had at the store when I went to go buy a few things. Like, I was just gonna grab a few cans of Monster energy drink because I knew I was gonna be staying up kind of late to get this video series done. And yeah, they only had like odd options. They didn't have any of like the pretty basic normal drinks there. So we're gonna try Monster Energy Ultra Vice Guava. Because why not? Do I look weird without my glasses on? I sometimes feel like I've created such a brand for myself with my big old goggles and like my fringe that... Sorry, I almost dropped my computer. I almost cracked it on the floor. I feel like I've created such a brand for myself with my glasses and my fringe that like I'm afraid to change it now, which is hilarious because like I'm nowhere near a big channel, but like I'm already starting to think about stupid bullshit like brand identity and stuff. It's whatever. Anyways, I'm like too lazy to wash this off, and I know I'm gonna have to before I go to bed, but like I'm just gonna leave it on while I do some editing because it's gonna take so long. I'm gonna have to hop in the shower. It's currently 10:14 p.m. Which means that it's like the waking hours for the college students. So like this is the time that I film because apparently we're all awake and active at this hour. So like there's just so many loud things happening. I have to pause all the time. Like I don't know if I could ever do a live stream because it would just be like having to wait for like cars playing copyrighted music in the background to like, you know, peel off and people fighting in the hallways. Like, it's such a mess. Anyways, let's give this a try. Let's see if I can even open this thing. Oh, have you guys noticed my nails, by the way? I even coincided the nails to the different sides. So, really committed myself to this bit. It smells interesting. It kind of smells like kids' makeup, you know? Like, you know how like children's makeup at the dollar store always kind of had like a plasticky kind of fruit smell? It doesn't really smell plasticky, but it has that fruit smell. Sorry, no matter how much Monster Energy drink I drink, I'm never gonna get used to that taste. It's just so much citric acid, but it's good. It tastes like all of the zero sugar drinks do, honestly. They all just kind of have like a vague fruit taste to them. And then like, you know, like the Monster piss taste. I think I'm going to get some editing done. I don't know if I'm going to film like a study with me or like an edit with me where like in real time I edit. Or if I'll just do like a montage and then update you guys on where I am. We'll see. I have no plans for any of this. I've just been rambling. So, now time to edit. Woo! The reason why I want to go hard on the editing and get a lot done tonight is because tomorrow is Sunday and I have some schoolwork I need to do, but I'll probably just mainly focus on editing. But then I have to go to bed early because I have class in the morning on Monday. And then I'm going to be busy until and during Halloween time. So like, I'm going to be busy during most of the day. So I'm going to try and maybe vlog some of my activities. As well as see how I'm going to be able to fit editing into all of that. So let's see if I can do that. I'm probably out of focus. I didn't even like bother trying to focus the camera. I just started yapping. Sorry if I've been blurry the whole time. Let's see how much I can do. Okay, so what I'm doing now is I'm sitting here on my bed. I have my microphone here off frame, and I have, let's see if I can lift it up. I have my laptop right here. Hi. There's wires everywhere. There's cords and wires and cables just all over me. I'm surrounded by them. I can't even hear myself talk with these headphones on. Anyways. Normally I at least like get up and go sit down at my desk, but today I just want to sit on my bed for some reason, so yeah, we're here on the bed. Now, the big issue with this video is that while I have somewhat of a structure, I don't think I have enough of one. So I'm feeling a bit like worried going into this project. Yeah, this is the structure, and I don't know if you can like, oh my god, I don't know if you can see that. This is sort of like my structure for the video, and it's definitely not like super ideal. I definitely was a bit chaotic when I was filming. So like parts of it are gonna be audio and parts of it are gonna be on camera, and it's a bit awkward. So I'm just walking you through my my process here. There's a lot of voiceover that needs to be done, specifically for like a lot of the information I've done research on and that my research assistant Anakin has done. So there's just like where to put the information, at what point in the video, how long the video is even gonna be. These are all things that are up in air. The goal right now is for it to be around the 30-minute range. That's kind of what I've been shooting for this like Monstober, Monster Fest kind of thing, because anything over 30 minutes, I'm not going to feasibly be able to get out by Halloween. It's currently October 26th, by the way, if anyone was wondering. No, I have not washed the makeup off, even though it has been a long time, and it is severely degraded. I'll probably do it right before I go to bed, which will be a while from now. So yeah, I'm just sitting here editing. I'm right now just putting everything into a folder. I like to keep everything for each video on one folder on that hard drive because I can unplug it and plug it in somewhere else. Anyways, I just finished compiling everything into a folder, so now I'm going to finish the editing process. I might screen record me trying to make my like intro title, because I try to be creative with each one, and I've been like experimenting with different softwares to make like an intro title sequence, and so yeah, I might show the process around that. Okay, it's been a few hours and I had a little bit of a crisis, just like a little bit. But, you know, I washed my face, I put my pajamas on, and I think my crisis is somewhat averted. I don't know, we'll see. A problem that I have with recording on camera is that, like, my mind goes completely blank. Like, I forget everything that I ever knew about any topic at all, and then I just kind of talk shit for like an hour, and then I have to like somehow assemble it together in the editing booth. It makes it very frustrating to record on camera, and it makes me not want to do it ever, even though it's something that like I want to incorporate more in my videos. So the current problem is that like I had written down on a post-it note, actually I have it over here, I had written down on this post-it note just like a few bullet points to talk about, you know, like Cartoon Gene is the specific one, and then like reanimated failure, the TV show that is. And then like on-set info, like Tim Burns interviews. And so like I just talked about that with the knowledge I already had in my brain from the research I'd previously done. But like I didn't do any sort of like intro or like leading into what the previous segments I'm going to be doing that are going to be recorded on my microphone. And then it made me realize that like the whole structure of the video is like broken essentially, and that there's these whole sections that I didn't even think about incorporating until I went back and tried to like look at what my previous notes were. Like I have not written anything or filmed anything on camera about anything to do with the actors, and that was like a big part of this video from its early conception. And now for some reason I have just completely not involved anything to do with the actors at all throughout this whole process, and the video is supposed to come out in 4 days. So it's one of those things where I'm like, do I include the story of the actors? Do I like give a history of them as well? Because originally it was just supposed to be like, here's a history of mbav, here's a history of the actors, and then we move on. And because of that, I was going to touch on some dark topics, because there are some very dark things in relation to the actors. And that was probably like the subconscious reason as to why I didn't include any of the conversation about the actors going forward when I was actually making it into a real video, because like I don't want to talk about some of this stuff because it's really dark and it's really sad, but I think it's necessary. It's like very important to talk about. And also, I don't know, I'm just very freaked out about what I'm going to be doing with this. I know it's all going to work out and I'm going to get it out on time. I hope. If I have the confidence, then maybe that'll manifest into actual productivity. Because I started doing plenty and a lot of research into specifically the sort of like behind the scenes information when it comes to like the network. Like I started researching Teletoon and the details with that, along with Fresh TV, which is the production company behind mbav. And now I'm just like really tossing and turning at this idea. Like I don't know what I'm going to do going forward. So I'm gonna have a little workshopping session real quick, and I'll get back to you on this. Okay, I just sat down and clickety-clack typed for a good chunk there, and I think I have a decent thing going on. The big problem, at least right now, is that I haven't recorded anything for it, so I think that's what I'm gonna be doing now. I'm gonna be writing and then recording. I think I'm just gonna try and write as much as I can and then batch record everything, because I hate having to go like back and forth between writing and recording. Sometimes it's faster, but like it's so inconvenient. So that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I will try to get some typing footage. I might actually move to my real computer now so I can stop sitting on like my bed and my floor while I do this, and sit in my chair. So let's see how that goes. Oh hell yeah, this is so bright. Let me see if I can turn that down a little bit. I'm actually going to be watching Gilmore Girls while I do this because it'll provide me some comfort, and plus I've seen the series like 10 million times, so I already know what happens, and it'll just be like some nice background music for me. Ugh. The top is so dusty. Also, what's funny is I just realized that the wings are still taped to the back of my chair. Yeah, I taped the wings to the back of my chair because I tried to put them on when they first came in the mail, and the strap immediately snapped off. It was held together by like what I could barely describe as glue. I honestly might just leave them because like it's kind of hilarious. I don't know. We'll see how long I'm willing to keep it on there. Yay, good chunk of writing done. The acoustics in here are absolutely horrible. I'm outside in public right now, and I was doing some schoolwork earlier. Got my notebook here. I was doing some schoolwork, and I was going to start doing some editing, but then I realized when I woke up this morning, I didn't record anything. So we're gonna have to do that. So I think I'm just gonna work on schoolwork while I'm here, and then just like start editing later, I guess. I don't know. Also, is it bad that I bring my ceramic mugs out into the wild with me? I feel like I should. I have a travel cup. I just don't like using it. I feel like I should use it more often. As you can see here, this is the thumbnail. I'm working in Adobe Express. I don't recommend it. It's garbage. There's a bunch of AI shit on it now, and I refuse to pay for premiums, so if you're wondering why my thumbnails are garbage, that's why. So I'm in a dilemma right now where I have two different options, and the good thing about YouTube nowadays is that you actually can put multiple thumbnails at the start, so like you let the algorithm or the people who click on the videos decide which one is quote-unquote better, as in which one gets the most clicks. That doesn't mean it's a better thumbnail, it just means that, you know, people like it more. Sometimes a more creative and artful thumbnail is like, no one wants to fucking click on that. So it's all up to personal preference, of course. But this is the one I originally came up with. It's of course a riff on the original mbav video thumbnail that I made over a year ago now. I'll put it up on the screen for comparison. I figured like, if people remember seeing that video, which a lot of people did, it's my most viewed video, if I make a thumbnail that looks like that one, then maybe that'll garner some, you know, attention, I guess. Or it's just kind of like a continuation of that video, which it kind of is. And then, so I like this color scheme of like the yellow and the blue. I quite like that. But I've created here, and I normally do like these intro title sequences in my editing software, which is also crap and I don't recommend. But this time I've gone and done it in here because they have like a video editing format. Let me see. So this is the kind of little animation I've created here, as you can see. How fun is that? That's cute. And I like this kind of like pink and green, you know, black kind of art poppy kind of look, especially because I'm wearing like the pink eyeshadow in the video. So I thought this would be like a pretty cohesive and, you know, good intro. And then it continues on into this one as well. But so I was like, well, with this thumbnail doesn't really match like this vibe. So I created the same thumbnail, but with that color scheme, and I'm trying to decide whether I like it or not. I mean, I could make the border pink instead of green. That might help a little bit, but I don't like this one as much as this one, but I think that's just because I've become like emotionally attached to this one because it's the first one I created. That's usually what ends up happening. Like the first thumbnail I create is the one that like I really like, and it really helps me like form my vision of what the video is going to be. So like now that I have this one, it's like it's good, but it's not the other one. So I think I'm gonna set both of them on the YouTube page. I have a feeling that this one's gonna do better. So I'm like, what, should I even bother setting both? But I think I am, just because I want to give this one a chance at least. You know, maybe it's just like my personal preference that's like leaning me against it. So yeah, that's the thumbnail working that I've been doing. I know I can in this editing software I can make this all like one video, but I'm lazy and I already did this, and so I don't want to have to like go back and redo these two for this one to make it all part of this video. So they're all three separate videos that I'm gonna, in my actual editing software, stitch together. And then this is the outro. You know how I put like the little Spotify codes at the end, just for fun, just because like I feel like it, you know. Also, because I feel weird telling people to like and subscribe, it makes me feel better when I spell things wrong, because it's like, I don't know, it's silly. Anyways, I don't even really use Spotify anymore, because I don't have a smartphone and the web browser is fucking shit. There's a reason why it's never open on my laptops, because it doesn't fucking work. So like I have no real use for it anymore. But I still love making playlists, and I have like a lot of like old playlists, like history, the archives you could say, on there. So, and then I think this is a fun outro. I don't know. People can let me know if they think this is weird and that I should stop doing it. I could just put like a fucking black screen. There's me walking through my process of making YouTube thumbnails. Oh, if you guys want to see like a really ugly one, look how ugly this is. I mean, this would honestly probably work. Like, I don't think this is the worst thing in the world. But it looks pretty bad, I will say. It looks very amateur. Oh, and then as for like the rounded edges, I can't go back and edit my original mbav thumbnail, and I hate because it was made before they started rounding all the edges on YouTube. If you watch any YouTube videos, like all the fucking corners are rounded out, which is stupid. I mean, I guess it's like modern and sleek or whatever, but like I don't get it. So anyways, now if I put a border on my thumbnails, I want it to be curved so it kind of matches that rounded edge, but because this editing software is fucking shite, I make like a curved border. Oh, let me see where's the curved border. Here it is. I make a curved border, but here I'll just like show you real quick. Like, see, it doesn't allow me to like fill in the edges at all. So I have to like get these little triangles and put them in the corners, which is stupid. I already tried. To see if there was a way I could like, get the border to do this, and as far as I'm aware, at least with the free version, I can't. So, yeah, this is fucking shit, and I hate it. Also, they're always trying to cram like AI garbage down my throat, and it's just the worst. Like when you go to photos, they just put a bunch of AI shit in front of you. Like what the fuck is this? That looks like that looks horrible. What even is that? You know it's AI because they put a little sparkle. At least they tell you, but like they wouldn't even need to tell me because it looks like ass. Also, I have to pay for it? I have to pay for this piece of fucking garbage? Anyways, sorry. I get really mad when I see disgusting AI bullshit. Anyways, I'm gonna like maybe try and learn how to use Photopea, so I can stop using this piece of shit. But like I don't know anything about Photoshop or editing or anything because I'm not an artist. I will fully say that. I'm not an artist. I have just, I'm just using shortcuts and stuff to make these videos. Like this remove background. They have like an AI feature that removes the background. And I think that's a fine AI feature because, it's like a tool. It's not like replacing somebody drawing or someone taking a picture of an image. It's like, I don't know how to remove the background. I'll let the robot do that for me. But I hate it if like I look up the moon. Like I had to look up a stock footage, like a royalty-free stock footage of the moon for the background, and they kept providing me a bunch of like AI pictures of the moon, and I'm like, why did I need a robot to make a picture of the moon for me? There's already pictures of it out there. Anyways, I'm just gonna keep going on my AI is stupid rant. So I'm gonna stop recording now. There we go. That's the thumbnail. Hey guys, I'm a gross mess, and I actually feel kind of sick right now, so I think I've worked myself to the point of illness. Don't worry guys, I think it's just a small cold. I just have a headache and some congestion, so I sound a bit phlegmy. Also, yeah, I have not taken the wings off yet, and all of the feathers are like falling off, and it's super tilted, so it just looks super awkward. But anyways, it's actually been 2 days since I last recorded, and 2 days since I've actually worked on anything. So it is now October 30th. Less than 24 hours before the video is supposed to be done, and I'm like 10 minutes through. I still have other things I need to do. I didn't end up going to class today because I could barely get out of bed this morning. It's already noon, and I'm just barely sitting down, gonna get ready to start editing just because I feel so crap. I did go to a Halloween party yesterday. That's why I had 2 days off. The day before, I was with my aunt, and I was baking some cookies for the Halloween party I ended up going to, and then yesterday I was at the Halloween party. So, I may have contracted an illness from that party. It's very possible. Or I've just, been working myself to death, and by eating cold ravioli and drinking Monster Energy drink as, my main source of sustenance, leaves my immune system to be compromised, to, getting sick while I'm kind of working really hard on this video. That's possible. I'm gonna take a shower and eat a salad today. That's my goals. Those are my goals for today. And then tonight I'm going to a dinner with my grandmother because it's her birthday today. So after that, I'm gonna have to just sit down and stay up super late and just finish the video. I won't go to sleep until the video's finished. Also, if I feel really bad on Halloween day, I was gonna go out with my cousins and help them trick or treat, but if I still feel horribly sick, then I'll cancel for them. Same thing with the dinner for my grandma. I'm already starting to feel better, but if I still feel like I'm too sick and I don't want to spread the illness, then I'll just have to cancel for that. I'm feeling better now that I've actually gotten out of bed and I've been drinking some coffee, so yeah, I've just been editing and I'm probably gonna get in the shower. Also, I'm living in filth right now. I was kind of didn't want to even record because my room is so disgusting. You can just see like Halloween bucket, camera, cords everywhere, notebooks with mbav conspiracies in them. Like, things are a bit wild. I also have to do my laundry. It's been like 2 weeks since I've done my laundry. I actually tilted my computer so you couldn't see my massive pile of laundry in the corner. So yeah, I'm hoping by November 1st, it's like, we'll do a full reset. This weekend will be like a reset weekend where I'll just like get back to being clean. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna continue editing until I get like really hungry, and then I'll go get a I'll go get a salad. If going outside and facing the world makes me feel horrible and sick, then I'll just cancel any plans I had for this week and just rot and edit, of course, because like, you know, the grind never stops. Hey, so I'm kind of feeling like fucking shit right now. My health has just been getting worse over the past few hours or so. I took a shower, I went to go get food, and it is extremely windy today. Like, there are 20-mile-per-hour winds happening right now, and I felt like I was being tossed around in a dryer, in like a washing machine dryer. So I came back to my room, and I'm just gonna sit here and attempt to get things done. To cancel all my plans, which I feel really depressed about, because even though I have to get this video out, like, I was still gonna make time to go, you know, have some dinner with my grandma because it's her birthday today, and I just feel so bad. Like, my headache, I have such a bad headache. My nose is all stuffy, so any like pickup material I'm gonna have to record is just I'm gonna sound horrible. But you know, that's kind of what I get for like overworking myself so much. So definitely gonna take it easy these next few days after this video gets out. Although my grandma said she was gonna come visit me, even though I told her I was sick and that I don't want to get her sick, so she shouldn't come here. I think she's gonna meet me in the parking lot, and she's gonna give me some food or something, which is very kind of her, considering it's her birthday. It wasn't just me and her, it was gonna be a whole group of people, so she'll still have, you know, our celebration. I just sadly won't be there. Thing with my cousins, I was gonna go help them trick-or-treat with my aunt, but I'm gonna have to let her know that I can't go, because, oh, I feel horrible. So after I get the video out, my Halloween festivities are going to be probably watching mbav, even though I literally have not been doing anything but thinking about it for the past month. Probably gonna watch the movie and see if I can order like a pizza, or honestly I'll just probably order soup because I feel so icky, and then just go to sleep early, I guess. My eyes are all puffy. Like, that's how I know this is like an allergic thing, is that like my eyes are extremely puffy. So I think it's just a cold. I don't think I have like a real serious illness, luckily. But yeah, I'm doing okay, hopefully. I'm gonna try to get back to editing now. So, cool. That's why I'm sitting on my bed again, if you can't tell. I got Mr. Skeleton back here with me. I have like this really comfy pillow. I don't know if I'll show it later. That I can lean up against. So, yeah, and I got like really cold because it like got cold all of a sudden outside because of the wind. So, that's why I'm snuggling up. All right. Let's see. Let's hope I can get this done. Okay, so it is currently Halloween day. I was going to record some updates last night, but a lot of shit went down. I'm in public again. I went to go get food, and now I'm attempting to calm myself down. I figured if I was, you know, around people, I wouldn't like throw something against the wall in anger. So what happened is that last night I was kind of swapping between editing on my laptop and my main computer with my external hard drive. Well, some files corrupted on my external hard drive. I don't know how it happened. I probably just like yanked it out of the computer while it was like trying to download something on accident, because I'm not all the way there. And I spent all of last night trying to recover the corrupted files. It took like 7 hours because it's a terabyte worth of like storage, so I had a lot of shit on there and it took so long and I wasn't able to recover it, unfortunately. It wasn't just that the files were corrupted, it was the specific editing software I was using. What I had edited so far and had saved, which was around like 1/3 of the video, was completely just eaten up and chewed up and was gone. So last night, as I was trying to see if I could recover the files, I decided to record like the most serious part of the video, which took so long to do, and I fully edited it and just got it finished because it was the part that I had been dreading so much about. Yesterday I said I was feeling horrible, and that's purely because I think I was worrying myself sick about whether or not to include that element of the video or not. So I finally just said I'm gonna do it, and I did it. So yes, I finally woke up this morning and tried to see if my files were saved. They weren't. So I decided to take a walk and cool off for a bit and get some food. So now I'm here, and I'll probably go back to my dorm in like an hour, because I think there's a Halloween party that's going to happen here on campus in a little bit, and that's going to be distracting. So I'll probably go back in like an hour and just finish the video. I'm just going to work until I finish it, so no updates until it's actually out, and maybe I'll do like a retrospective on November 1st or something tomorrow. This video is trying to kill me. it's attempting to slay me, and I don't mean like slay, I mean like slay. So yay. Honestly, just the words of encouragement I've been getting from my friends and everybody has been what has been getting me through this, because and then like also just knowing that like I promised a video today, that's what's getting me through this, because if it wasn't for all the support I've been getting, I probably would have just given up and been like, fuck it, I'm gonna wait another year to make this, I don't care. So truly thank you to everybody who has helped me along the way. Dude, my nose is still super stuffy, so I probably sound horrible, but it's just the nature of things, okay? So here's the thing. It is November 1st. Finally, I've done the video. I've slept a full 8 hours. I think in the past 48 hours, I had only slept like a total of 6 hours. So it was very important that I actually get some real sleep. Place is a mess, by the way. I have to clean. I really did just go into like fight or flight mode and just like sat there and edited for probably like 8 hours straight. Which, you know, it's like a full-time job. Not that I'm making money off of it or anything. Although I did just reach 1,000 subscribers, which kind of blows me away, honestly. I'm afraid of being too earnest on my channels, like being earnest and honest and being like, thank you guys so much, just because, like, I don't know, I think I have that horrible Gen Z sarcasm disease, but I am extremely, extremely grateful for everybody who has watched my videos and has gotten me to 1,000 subscribers, because in no way this is going to be like a financially viable thing in my life yet, but I still enjoy doing it, and I was still putting this much effort and time into it even when I didn't have the prospect of getting money from it. Also, what's fun is that it's already noon, and I woke up a little bit early, and I was actually able to like really get a lot of stuff done. And by that I mean I did a lot of research. I am freaking out because my decom video is nowhere close to being where I should be at with it, considering it should be coming out in like a month. I have like 2 months, a month and a half. So I started doing some light work for that, and I ended up like finding like 3 new video ideas just by like looking on the Disney Channel Wikipedia page. Which is really funny, because usually around December and January time, I kind of make like a yearly schedule for myself, which helps me feel sane. I don't like not knowing what I'm going to be doing within the next few months or so, and even if things get off track like it has this year, like that doesn't really bother me too much. I just like having a list of things to do and then trying to do them in that order. And if I don't do them in that order, it doesn't kill me, but like, I just like the organization of it all. You know, I need things to be. I can get a little bit obsessive over it, I will admit. Sorry if you hear train noises in the background, by the way. The train's here to pick people up. But yes, I really want to get a few things done in November, for sure. Originally, on my yearly schedule, I had written down that November was going to be a break month. So, like, I wasn't going to upload any videos in the month of November because it was going to be, like, cramming down on the decom video. But then I ended up taking 3 months off in the summertime. So I have like 3 videos that I wanted to get out this year and that I don't want to get out next year that need to come out. So I need to do them now. Anyways, I'm getting off topic. I'm supposed to be talking about the mbav video. Can you already tell that, like, I've kind of moved on? Like, I've set it to rest now that it's finally out. I didn't go to bed till like 2 in the morning because for some reason I wait till after the video's uploaded to YouTube to watch it in full. You would think if I did that before I uploaded it or before I rendered it, I could fix some issues. Like, for example, random black screens just started appearing during all of the editing segments, like the footage. I have a sneaky feeling I know what I did there, but like it was so minuscule, like just a few frames ended up being black, so like I didn't notice it while I was editing. Or my editing software is crap. Like I constantly complain about it, but I'm just like too afraid to spend money on a nicer one or move to like a new UI because I'm so comfortable with like how that interface looks. But it sucks ass. Like, it's horrible. And then they've dumped a bunch of AI features on there that I don't like and don't appreciate. Also, I did not expect the video to be as long as it was. Every time I would, like, keep editing clips and I would get further along in the video. And by the 31st, I had already recorded, like, the Atticus Mitchell stuff. So I knew that segment, and I had already fully edited it. I fully edited it while I was sitting there panicking about trying to recover the files from my hard drive. It took 7 hours. It took 7 hours, guys, for my hard drive to fully like scan through everything and see where corruption was. And it fixed the corruption, and it still didn't fix the editing file. So it's okay, guys. I'm fine. But while that was happening and I was panicking, I like in the corner cried my eyes out and filmed that video. I actually didn't cry. I thought I was going to, but I didn't. I really didn't want to have tears on the video because like it's not about me, but. So I already knew that segment was 20 minutes long, which I had not intended or planned at all. Like, genuinely, I was shocked that it ended up being that long. But, I mean, I said everything I had to say about the topic, so it was necessary. So as I kept editing, it got longer and longer, and then all of a sudden, the actual content in the video was a full hour before the Atticus Mitchell stuff. I thought this was going to be a 30-minute video. I'm not going to lie to you guys. Like, I genuinely thought it was going to be the same length as the rest of my videos, and I don't know why I was kidding myself with that. I guess because I had recorded on 2 recording sessions. Funny enough, actually, the one with the axe, wait, I have the axe here. With the axe headband, I recorded that first. That was the first thing I recorded on camera, and then I like put all the Halloween makeup on, and I put my wings and headband on and everything, and then recorded the beginning part. I know that sounds really crazy to like think about, but yeah, that's the order I did things in. It was because I knew I wanted the intro of the video to be me in like my first Halloween costume, the angel devil thing. But I did not, it was already, the sun was still up, it was daytime. I did not want to put on the makeup because I knew I had to go run some errands outside in the real world. Before it got dark. Like, I had to do my laundry, I had to get food, I went to the dining hall at school. Food sucks there, by the way, but what are you gonna do? And I was like, I know it won't be weird if I show up in a full Halloween costume. It was like the 25th when I recorded that. Again, the first time I've ever, like, done everything literally in the span of a week. Like, I swear this whole video actually came together in, like, a week. Although, like, the script had been sitting in a hard drive for, like, a year and a half. Or, like, a year. So, like, the concept and the topic has been over a year in the making. But the actual, like, audio recording, visuals, everything came together in about 7 days. Like, I only started actually actively working on this video after I released my Game mbav video, because that's kind of the way I was doing things with this 1 week structure. So along with the file corruption and the video being like 3 times the length that I thought it was going to be, that's why it came out at like 11:30 p.m. on Halloween instead of like 11:30 a.m. But I'm glad people are enjoying it. I've been getting so many nice comments about it, and that's what I really like. I really like that I get comments now. That's been a big thing for me, that like I actually get multiple comments on a video when I drop it. That's a big deal to me, because I read literally every single one. So, yeah, I really enjoy them. Oh, right, I didn't want to show up to get food and eat like a hamburger while in full Halloween costume mode, so I recorded the part without my Halloween costume on, and last minute I decided to put this axe on because this was my actual Halloween costume. I went to a Halloween party on like the 29th, like a few days later after I recorded that segment. It was a pretty low-key party, just a bunch of my English major friends and I all got together and we ate a bunch of vegan food and read poetry. So if you're wondering what English majors do for fun, That's it. It was a great party. I'm surprised I had to bake cookies like the day before, like vegan cookies for the party. So I'd spent like a whole day baking cookies and then a whole day going to a Halloween party. I didn't do any editing for 2 days out of those 7 days. So I guess technically the video came together in about 5 days. And then I got sick. So that also probably delayed things a little bit. I'm feeling better, by the way, though. I think it was just some hay fever. I just had a headache and stuffy nose, so no COVID, no nothing like that. So I'm very glad. I'm very glad that I've stayed relatively healthy throughout all of this. Yeah, never again. I'm never gonna edit a 80-minute video in 5 days ever again. I promise, guys. I'm gonna swear right now, Girl Scouts honor. Like, genuinely, that was so much fun. Even the editing process, which I'm not good at and I don't like, which I probably sell myself a little bit short. I'm competent at editing, but, like, not enough to, like, notice errors, like, in the previous video, like the one I just uploaded. But I sell myself short sometimes because it's not, like, what I got into making videos for. Neither the performing aspect. Like, every time I record on camera, I'm like, this video's a mess. I don't know all this footage is wrong. I have to re-record everything. Like, that happens every time I record something, because sometimes I feel like I'm just a rambling mess, and then you have to kind of like hobble it together in the editing booth, and it actually comes up to be something competent at the end of the day. Because I'm a writer, that's what I do, that's what I'm good at, that's what I know how to do, that's something I can confidently say that I'm actually good at, even if my imposter syndrome tells me, like, you're actually not that good of a writer. Like, I have to commit to being good at one thing. At least one thing. So I know I'm good at writing, and when I do record on camera, I don't have a script because I'm not an actor. I don't have a teleprompter. I can't memorize lines. I literally can only yap. That's all I can do. I can't like read from a script and be on camera at the same time. So usually the parts that like I need to be heavily scripted and I need to say the words exactly the way that I say them, I record doing voiceover and then I have clips in the background. But anyways, thank you for watching. I understand no one wants to listen to my rambles, but that's what I do, I ramble. So, yeah, don't expect constant videos from me on here, but I think I'm gonna, for like my big projects, or like projects that I think are very interesting to work on, even if no one thinks they're interesting, I'll think they're interesting, so that's why I'll film myself. I'll film myself working on the progress of it, so. That's it. Bye.